Good evening, everyone. I am Tassinix. It is another round of 3 vs 3 Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is, quickly checking the sheet, Week 3, Round 1. My opponent is Zal Juxalot of Inferno of Terror. Let's take a quick look at his setup. Nice choice of R8s. Okay, what do we got in terms of his... Alright, he's got the GK, not the JKA. Okay, so that's where it ends. Oh, the Dark Trooper. How fast does he have it? Boy, I bet this boy hurts. Okay, so he must have a speed arrow? Oh, wow. Wow. Then the rest of these must have some pretty banging speed on them. Oh, my God. This guy is just a one-man army. I cannot be I cannot be impressed enough with that character just because of the ridiculousness of it being called to assist at any point in time. Whether it has offense up, whether it has advantage, there's no bad time for him to assist and just come in and drop like no less than 40,000 damage if he has like 10,000 damage and he's at 4 stacks. I mean, you put him in the presence of an offense up and or advantage, it's just monstrous. Anyway, okay, he's got the health Grievous. Yeah, a little fast. Alright, let's take a look at key characters real quick. So really, well, okay, that can't be accurate. We know that was him trying to troll me. But we know when we go inside here. So he was very aggressive. He is already attacked. Hey, hey Dorjo, how are you? Appreciate you joining. Alright, so this guy attacked, and here's the thing. I was actually watching when he was attacking. And so, you know, I know you can use a bot to track how people attack you, and I guess it would tell you how many banners and everything. I should probably look into using that. But anyway, I watched him encounter the banners. Listen to this for his squad attacks. 54, 54, 54 on bottom front. And that's against, sorry. Jeez. So that's against these 3 teams. DR, BSF, Malik, GG, Jango, B2, and then, you know, Bam, Kuiil, IG11. So perfect 54s on those. Up here against Fin, Poe, he got 54. Against Poggle, B1, Droidica, he got 51. Nute Nest, Dooku, he got 55. So he GL'd that. And then Hux, Sith Empire Trooper, and Faust, he got a 52. Take a look at this. Against CLS, Chewpio, 3PO, 54. Against Gas, Rex, and 5s, 50. So that was a good one for us. But these last 2, JKL, Old Ben, and Shock, 55. So that's another GL, I think. And then Padme, JK, GK was 56. And that had to have been. It had to have been Malik. And that's it. That's it for me. I'm done. I'm done putting Padme on defense. This is the last round. She will be there. I'm figuring something else out. That's going to be my homework, is to think about how to possibly break up or otherwise use 501st clones with Shock T as a lead versus in here. But I really want her here because the alternative to having her here is to have Hoda. And I don't want Hoda on D. I want him for use with my Rey. Anyway, it's a puzzle. I have to think about that offline. Or after stream. I mean, we'll see. Anyway, so he was pretty much flawless on the squads. But once again, folks, Fleet Zone strikes again. Chosen are we of the gods. Also, for the added troll, this was with Sarge in the reinforcements, so we know that that's what came out first. And he ended up messaging me after his attack was complete, and he said, he took the wrong starting lineup. So he ended up taking Vulture Droid, Sun Fac, and Spy. He meant to have taken Hyena instead of Vulture Droid and just like misidentified the ship. And it's like, well, yeah, that's not good. So if he thought he was going to get poo-pooed on that, you would back out, right? And then you would have one drop. But he didn't tell me about the second drop. So that one must have not been great. And then Malevolence, he cleared. And you know what? Often enough people don't. This guy did, so credit to him. So he has 2638, which is consistent with the score that the last couple of opponents have given us. Yeah, 2638 is actually 1 point less than our last opponent, who has been our highest scoring opponent thus far this season. Alright, so since he's cleared us, we've done the full review of my defense. If you got questions, feel free to ask me here in chat, and I will do my best to look at them. Alright, so let's take a look at the walls I have to get through. So Poggle, Jango, and Droideka. This I haven't really seen before. I like it. I kind of have an idea what I want to take against it, but as always, you know, we're going to wait until we see what we have on the back wall after we clear bottom. So, Nute, Dooku B1, this is kind of just because all of them are going to go under stealth, so none of them are under stealth, so you just tear up B1 anyway. There's a couple different ways to go after this. I should write that. I should make a note of that on the sheet. About the alternative for this one. Okay. So against that one. Yeah, we could do that, or we could do GPA Soldier Spy. Okay, yeah, we have at least a couple options for that. And then, of course, Fin Poe. And then he has his Bam, Chewie, and Han. And that one's interesting, right? I think we're still going to use the counter that we used last time against it, which is Bounty Hunters. Only for the reason that Greef will start under stealth. And that will take place before Han does any attack. Otherwise, I would not use Bounty Hunters there. But that's still going to be the game plan, I think. Anyway, so this is fun. I think this is pretty funny. CLS, Chopper, and Chewpio. So I like the droid, synergy. I like the Rebel synergy. I really appreciate that this guy loves this character enough to have taken it to R7. I mean, and in decent mods, not completely terrible. And for what he's trying to do here, the crit avoidance is a really good choice. The guy is trying to be as painful as possible with this one. And this is meant to really punish JTR, I think, right? Because JTR would otherwise crush the one that has C-3PO, right? Because you just do the mind trick over onto Chewpio, and then you crush Chewpio, and then you crush CLS. But if you do the hand wave on Chewpio first here, you're immediately stuck behind Chopper. So you have, if you're going to use JTR here, then you have to make the choice of saving the hand wave, or actually, no, you would want to proactively use it on Chopper here, I guess, and then you would still want to keep, going right on to Chewpio. So I'd be interested in you guys' feedback on the idea of still using JTR here, because I haven't otherwise mapped her out for my attack. But that doesn't mean that we couldn't find a good home for her on the back wall. Then we have this Darth Revan, Bastila Shan Fallen, and Sith Trooper. So very interesting that the guy obviously saved his Malak, and that's what he did to get through my Padme. and for 56 banners, which is just hideous. I hate when that happens, and I'm definitely not doing it anymore. But this DR BSF Sith Trooper thing is strong enough that you still have to consider, what are you going to do? Because, by the way, this is why it was worthless to look at the view of the character from his account, because he was taking mods off to, prevent me from scouting this out. But he's a 341 speed, which is a decent speed. And you have to ask yourself, what are you willing to take against this that's still going to be fast enough to matter? And this is a 316 Bastila. I mean, zoom, zoom, zoom. This is monstrous. And every time these guys are going, there's a better than even chance of having this guy assist. It's a no bueno. Yeah. Scores a critical hit or stuns an enemy. What would you say the odds are of 2 Relic 7 characters landing a crit as opposed to not? So for that reason, I think I'm going to slacker through that still, the same way that I would treat it if he had Malak. I don't think that the fact that, I know where he uses Malak, and the fact that it's not here doesn't make me want to treat it any differently. And then we have Rey, Holdo, and Hoda, and this one I think I'll just do the Rey mirror with Hoda and Bastila. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think here about CLS, Chopper, and Chewpio? Do I want to take JTR BB-8 R2 against it in the typical application of her? Or do I want to go with Qira Han Chewie, which is the option that I've kind of budgeted to use against that? It's a lot, but it's also something I really don't want to deal with. Like, I super want to plug Chewpio right off the bat, and I don't want to have it be a problem. And Qira has a dispel of her own, as I recall. It's been a while since I've read her kit. Dispel all buffs. Right. Boy, that's nice. Really should have her in a health and potency set, just considering that ability. And I know joint operations actually a really good skill. Blah, 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 blah. 30% more damage. Wow. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, the preemptive wave before, but it's not a bad idea. The question is whether or not you want to save that. Well, yeah, the thing is saving Qira Han Chewie makes sense depending on what's back there. It's the higher budget team to go against this. So if you think that the preemptive hand wave on Chopper plus just going after Chewpio the same way as usual should work, yeah, I think we'll be moving fast enough. I think I'm willing to risk it. And at this point in the season, my opponent actually told me this. From this point forward, if either one of us win any of the next 6 battles, then we're pretty sure to have Kyber. I think it just requires full clears. So. Which one to use Andrew SMT?
Me.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to run this JTR thing. Okay. The important thing here is not to do the only one terrible thing, which would be to not hand wave Chopper. So we have already prevented the worst possible outcome. Do we want to try and go for the stun here instead of the big hit? We know that there's going to be a dispel that will come from him first. Alright, well that could have gone our way. It's genius. It's only genius if it works. Okay, so we still need to do this. Alright. Jeez. Okay, so far so bad. We want to do this. Yes, that is my feeling on the matter. Alright, he's still basicking people and having no abilities. Okay, we're almost getting somewhere. Come on. You are under stealth, but you're blinded. Yeah. Okay, well it still landed on somebody. It's really ridiculous. He's going to take a turn sooner than later, but by that time we should have Chewpio dead, so we're going to gamble on that. Call it. Yep, there we go. And now I feel a lot less threatened. I want to try and stun him if I can. Okay. He's still going to counter more. I'd like to be able to not have to hit CLS until... Yeah, let's first make sure that we don't have to deal with you. Now we go for Broke. I still like basic here. Nice big hit. Okay. Wow, I really overthought that. You used the same team in then a slightly different order, and the outcome was the same, if not easier. Smooth, 52. Okay, I like that we saved Qira, Han, Chewie. Okay, so again, against this DR, I really couldn't think about what I wanted to use against this that would be effective enough to kill it easily. I mean, so we could use C here for, I guess, the same outcome. So the question is, what would he be trying to stop up by having me use Slacker here? If he has JML in the back, C eats it. We already know he has Rey there. So if it's C, C could be difficult if the idea of C plus two, if C solo versus C plus two other things means that your C wins. Because you get ultimate charge and he doesn't. So I don't feel like there's a real big risk to me. I'm intending to use Slacker and Rey, so that leaves 2 GLs to clear the back walls, plus, JKR Jedi like Jolie, GMY. We have Vader, we have bounty hunters. And I very much doubt he went some full bastard defense on the back wall just because of the 55 clears. How many did he have? He had a 55 and a 56. Am I looking at the right week? No, I don't think I'm looking at the right week. There we go, that doesn't sound right. So he had a 56 and a 55 on the back wall, a 55 on the top front wall. Yeah, the 55s have to be GLs. So that's 2. So that should be 1 on the back wall. And I'm not afraid of any of them. So I think I'm okay to do this slacker. I am willing to risk it. We stun him first. The elite dodge. $55. Makes no difference if you finish with a sliver of protection or no protection. It only counts if you have full protection. Let's mark both of these as green on the sheet. By the way, if you want to know about the sheet that I keep referring to, check out the GAC spreadsheets channel here on my Discord. That's where you can view how I do all my attacks, and then I update it when I can see Swugga is updated, and I can go check and fill in how my opponents attacked me. Alright, so that worked according to plan. Rey, Holdo, and Hoda, we're going to do Rey, this one, and this one. Off we go. The trick here is to spam Lifeblood until you think it would be ridiculous to do it, and then still keep doing it. We want a basic here, try and land them where we can. Keep doing Lifeblood. We're going to basic here. We are going to go for the execute here because nobody is at risk for taking a decent hit except Rey. And we should take the opportunity to take one out when we can. Yep, that works out. We basic again to land an ability block. More Lifeblood. We're now at half health, but she's going to get a top off. So I'm just going to basic here again. Okay. So, basic here again. We definitely want to Lifeblood once more. Now we can put this on her. That's a fine choice. Didn't get that, but now we get to put ours up. That's fine. Nobody's going to take any damage that matters. We basic. Whoop. Basic. Alright, we have quite a bit going on here, so we're going to go for a big hit on her. Yeah, quite a bit in terms of Lifeblood goodness. Alright, there. Now we need to put up more for sure. More ability block is better. Calling them is fine. More Lifeblood. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, exactly, Andrew. Yes, continuous. More and more Lifeblood. Is it meaningful to do the big hit here? I feel like it's better to save it, because I want to do it to kill her, right? But we really need to just keep moving more than anything else. Basic. We can do this here for the first time. I'm cool with it. Still don't need to do the whirlwind. Now that's gone. Basic. Now we do this. Take hers straight to the chin. I feel like we can afford to do the call. Try and land that. That sucked. Alright, well. And that then. Do this. Alright, well, we popped the damage immunity. That's a big deal. Now we can go for the big whack, I guess. Got a minute to win it. Alright, we took that on the chin just fine. Do more lifeblood. Alright, we need to keep this on moving. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, sick. Obviously do this here in this situation. It's kind of awkward. There we go. Hey, we got lucky. Like, really lucky though. Do this. This is bad news for you, Ray. Okay. Let's keep it moving. 40-something seconds to go. Certainly not a lot of room. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Animations take absolutely forever. Okay. Okay. Do not time me out on this game. Do not do it. I'm gonna be mad. 20-something seconds. Why, game? Why? Auto. Go auto. We had him the whole time. We had him the whole time. It was never even close. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Holy shit!
Wow, that was awesome.
Very intense.
Yeah, we really earned our keep with that. Oh, look at the Dark Trooper on the back. Look at that. I am such a fanboy for that character. Interesting choice, though. He won't get any assists. He's just a big, nasty hitter. And he's there because he wanted to put Sith Trooper up there with that team. Against with the Darth Revan. I guess. Jeez. Alright, well, let's write this down. So it's Crew, Kylo, and Dark. Wow. Okay. GG, Zariss, V2. Yeah, we know this one well. That gives me a couple different ideas for how to deal with that. So then you have Rex, C-3PO. Okay, and 5s. Okay, that's a classic. I like that. And then, yes, a leaderless, but nonetheless bastardly team. Nest, IG-11, Kuiil. Okay, so let's think about where we want to use the remaining 2 GLs. So we have JML and we have C. We already have plans for the top wall that involve counters that don't involve either GL, so that means we can afford to use both of them down here. I'm comfortable with that. So we have Qira, Han, Chewie that we could use from somewhere. How do I want to deal with this crew? That's an interesting question. Okay, so we don't have Traya spoken for. We could use Traya to raffle stomp this. I like that. I like Traya, Nihilus, Sion for that one. Against GG, Zariss, and B2. So that's curious, because it would disincentivize you using Mon Mothma, which is a team that more or less chips away at the targets. So I would have to be a little different about this one. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, that was very intense, that last match. Glad we got through that. But again, you know, had him the whole time. Rex C3PO and 5s. Yeah, that's a chain gun of a team. Where do I have JKR spoken for on here? Okay, yeah, that's probably a good choice. Let me think, though. So I was thinking JKR, Jolie, Grandmaster Yoda against Poggle, Jango, Droideka. There's nobody else I'd trust to take multiple punches to the face and survive that would otherwise kill others. And yeah, Nute, Dooku, B1, we definitely can use Mon Mothma against. Let's go take a look at that top wall. I say we go take a look at that. So again, against this BAM team, the idea was to do Bossk, Greef, Mando as before. Let's proceed on that idea. And again, the only reason I feel comfortable with this is because Greef is auto-stealthed at the start. Now, do we want to do this one here? What about using GBA Soldier Spy here? Because then that would allow me to use Bossk, Greef, Mando against GG. And Bossk, Greef, Mando kills any version of GG. It doesn't matter. We don't care about landing crits in that scenario. So what do you guys think here on Discord about saving Bossk, Greef, Mando for use on the GG team, GG Zariss B2, and using something else? We could do Qira, Han, Chewie against Bam, Chewie, Han. And generally, he who Han's first, Han's best, and my Han is faster than his Han for sure.
So I know what you're saying. I would use the GG, or not the GG. I would use the bounty hunters right away because you know it's going to work.
Yeah, but then what's the idea for GG? Because
I think you have more options. There's 501st. There's other things.
501st is on D. Oh, did you not see the defense earlier? My defenses earlier? Happy to show you.
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute the stream because it's a little behind. So
you're good.
I'm looking at it. Yep. Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, he was very, very good at clearing these.
Wow, this guy definitely plans and thinks things out. I get it.
I agree. And
so far, you played him very well, by the way.
I appreciate it. I mean, we're trying here. This guy knew well enough to keep Malik against me because of how frequently I put Padme on D, and now just never again.
Right.
All right, well, while we ruminate on the right way to do BAM versus GG, I'm just going to proceed on to Nute here.
think that's a good call. You know, it's probably going to be one of those things where you just have to take the toughest thing one step at a time and see how it goes.
Maybe. But that's when we get into that kind of decision, that's where I think I want to take a look again at how I want to apply the GLs, because that sounds to me like there's an opportunity to cheese that I'm not looking at.
I concur.
Normally we really would want to throw that grenade. Do I still want to throw that grenade? No, I don't ever want to start getting lapped by this team. Ever, ever, ever. We could land the Daze, but he's already out of stealth now, so we have to... You buy the ticket, you take the ride when you knock the one hit point off of B1. We basic here. Basic here. No GG to punish for that. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I want to save the Daze for Dooku. That's not nice. Basic, because you don't need to worry about not having stealth. Kill him. Okay. It's K2 that has the badness. Dispel the badness. Okay, people who are stealthed. That's not very nice. Jeez. Get them now, boys. Oh, that's two of them now. This is getting out of hand. Okay, so, don't care so much about upgrading the dudes so much as I care about landing days. Ha! We planned it this way the whole time. Okay. More basics. I feel like more basics is still the right way. Yeah, that was unavoidable. No way to have gotten him higher than that, so that'll do. 52. So far we're not clearing as well as our opponent, though. All we have to do, though, is not have any drops in fleet, and we should be okay. So here's hoping. Let's see. So Fin. Yeah, Fin. Resistance Hero Poe. So I was just gonna do like this. Veers, Gideon, range. Yeah, this makes good sense to me. And we're gonna go with that. We are gonna be super duper fast. Goodbye. Land them daisies. Yes, sir. You can't beat that with a stick. No moves for you. Gorgeous. 54. Okay, so now we're at the stage where we only have 6 teams to consider. Now, in absence of somebody like Cam or Gas to otherwise just plow through Nest, I think I want to stick with the Traya Nihilus Sion for that, so let's consider that puzzle solved. Against Crew Kylo and Dark. Whew, that's a big lad. He's not going to get any assists. He's not going to do anything super cool for those guys. He's just an arbitrary guy with a big punch. But he will be able to stay at 3 stacks if he wants to. And he can put up advantage. Advantage is nice under Kylo lead. Why? When they score a critical hit, they gain 20% turn meter. And when they gain a status effect, like, say, advantage, they recover 5% health and protection. Okay, and he's a... oh, geez, he's a defense modded one, so I really don't want to try and plow through him. So how do I want to deal with that one? Because what, Dylar? How did I map this out? How did I map this out to do these? Okay, so we still have GBA Soldier Spy. GBA Soldier Spy could do Nest Kuiil IG-11. Right? Then we could have Traya Nihilus Sion for something else, but where else could we use GBA? Can we use GBA for Bam, Chewie, Han? We don't want to risk GBA getting popped. And then it would also be kind of a bummer that if we had to go... No, we're going to go after their Chewie, for sure. That's still going to be the game plan. But no, we can't kill him because we have to go after Bam. I don't... no, I still want to do Bossk, Greef, Mando against Bam. So that's resolved. I'm not changing my mind on that. Poggle, Jango, Droideka. What do you guys think about dealing with Poggle, Jango, Droideka up there? I was thinking about the JKR, but there might be a better usage of him elsewhere. Wouldn't you agree? There's a lot going on down bottom. Well, welcome to the stream, Dylar. Welcome, Kraken. All right, let's think.
I think there's a couple spots you could use him, but that's one of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I mean, you know, I don't have a leader for 501st, right? I don't think Snips has a leadership, does she?
It's an evade thing.
Well, if it's a leadership, it would still work with 2 clones, and one of those, and that would be Echo and Arc, and that would be pretty boss against things like Droideka. Ahsoka, Echo, Arc. Let's think about that. Only Jedi, so it's absolutely garbage. It's really not a leadership at all for the clones.
Pretty mediocre at best. I've tried it on defense before, and it didn't pan out for me. I wouldn't call it great, but it exists.
I mean, okay, it says Jedi and Night Sister allies have plus 14% evasion, and and gain 20% turn meter whenever they evade.
It's the second part that's like the good part, but it's 14% chance, so it's pretty.
But it says Jedi and Night Sister allies have 14% evasion. It doesn't say it's halved or anything for anyone else. It's if you're not a Jedi or a Night Sister, you get nothing.
Oh yeah, so clones, yeah, never mind.
But I don't think that I have any other Galactic Republic leader, right? Let's think about this. Certainly nothing that's probably... I mean, we have Grandmaster Yoda, but that takes him away from JKR. We have Zariss.
That's interesting.
10% max health for them. Jedi, 4% heal at the start of each of their turns. Certainly better than what Ahsoka offers, and what Ahsoka would give us in terms of a dispel we already have from Arc Turret.
What team were you thinking to go up against?
So in the case of like a Rex 5s thing, that could be a little bit more beneficial. With an Echo Arc thing, I'm not sure that would really do anything, honestly.
I was thinking about this Poggle, Jango, Droideka team. thinking about what to do. I was originally thinking about using JKR here, JKR Jolie Grandmaster Yoda, because they can weather all this. But like, I don't know, because this back wall has a lot going on, and I want to make sure.
Why don't we look at the bottom and see if there is a better use for JKR? Because I know there's multiple uses, but what's going to be our best use? That might be the question.
Maybe we're still doing this ass backwards, because maybe I should be thinking about just proactively where I would prefer to use the GLs and just solve the 2 hardest teams.
Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, you know what? I think you have a good point there. That might be the better route to go at this point. Do that first, and then figure out the JKR thing.
Have you used your Mon Mothma yet?
I have used Mon Mothma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would probably work on that Poggle.
Probably. Yeah. I do have GBA Soldier Spy still. But anyway, I have C and JML. So I think we could say C can go to the Rex team.
I think that GBA thing is probably a secondary counter anyway. I like what you said, though. I think it's probably a better idea to figure out the best place to use our DLs. Do that first, and then consider our JKR problem.
Yeah, minimize the threats first.
Yeah. Smart guy here.
So I think C solo is going to trivialize this Rex team.
Yes, it will.
But we also have this BAM team, and that's the worrisome part is the Han there.
You don't think C could take that?
No, it's not that. It's that, if I'm using C to take care of Rex easily, then what am I doing to take... No, because I can use the bounty hunters. Why do I keep making this? I'm just going to go ahead and do this battle so I quit making my life.
Yeah. Don't overthink too much. You put
no,
enough
that's my
thought.
thing.
I think
that's my thing.
I think you're good.
Overthinking is my whole deal, man. All right, here we go.
That could sell us all at some point. That's for sure.
Yahoo! That was fun. I want to be able to do the dispel. Okay, so we still want to actually go. We want to make him the weakest, don't we? Well, we want to taunt up here. We've got this. We want to. This is going to dispel our dudes, right? So that's why we want to do the dispel here and get rid of the stun. Then go for the weakest guy. Because we're going to do what the contract says for us to do. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, it's the 20! Okay, do we get the chance to back out? No. Okay, that was disastrous. Alright, so that's pretty much our wiggle room. That's 20 banners right there.
Oof.
It's preloaded. This might be like JML worthy now.
So interesting, yeah. That's your last GL, right?
I have C and JML at my disposal.
So we know JML will work there. Where do you want to use C?
Thinking for that Rex C3PO5's team on bottom.
It's good use for sure. Is there a better use? Is the question. I think you got it, but
yeah, sure. Because we still haven't really formally addressed the GG and the crew team here. That was actually a really incredible defense. Hats off to that.
Tell you what's fun is this guy actually plans things out, and these are the better GACs for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the match. I mean, I still have margin of error here, so long as I don't make any mistakes here in fleet. But like, this is razor thin now. GG Zariss B2. How do I want to deal with that?
So I tend to take a backwards approach when I, look at trying to beat an opponent, and that's what I'm trying to do with the C thing. Is that the best use of C, or do we want to use it on crew, or this weird GG thing with Veers? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking of myself right now.
So I should be trying to use teams in the order in which they will earn highest banner wins. We still haven't assigned Qira, Han, Chewie, so that for sure we want to do. I think Qira, Han, Chewie would do really, really well here for the Poggle, Jango, DDK thing. You've got two ways of getting rid of Droideka Bubble. The alternative would be to use like Qira, Han, Chewie against like Dark Trooper, and then we would open up with the stun on crew, and then try to whoop up on Dark Trooper.
On Dark, yeah.
And you're just going to Traya the nest that take it?
Yeah, that's how I thought to do with that. The only other like good candidate for using that, I think, is the GG team, because you don't want to. I mean, this is why I didn't save Mon Mothma to do this, because pretty much unless it's like this team or GG Jango B2, then you can Mon Mothma it very easily.
Yeah, I don't see Mon Mothma getting through that, GG.
Exactly,
so do that
right.
first. Get that out. Let's do that.
The
Yeah.
what? The nest?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't get mad at me, Dad.
I know Traya works. I've never done it, but I know Baylor did that to me when I set that same team.
Mm-hmm.
And now I won't set that.
Yeah, I mean it's so readily countered by Traya's unique. The whole idea of trying to get the dazes down. So I'm gonna actually do the isolate there, and then just avoid hitting IG-11. I'm just gonna go after Kuiil.
Yeah, for sure. That guy. Then he can't taunt.
Okay, so we already have the debuff down on him. Let's hit him to try and get some protection back. They all have to go through him anyway. I'm not really worried. I think we just want to keep going after Kuiil. We could try to land the ability block on this nest.
If you're going to annihilate Nest, you can just pick away at IG because Kuiil gets a little... Well, no, I guess you got more than enough damage to get through Kuiil. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll be okay, I think. I think we'll be just fine now.
Yeah.
You're good, man.
Boom.
Bye-bye.
Got him, boys.
Bye-bye.
Got him.
I'll see you next week.
He doesn't have the debuff, so we want to apply it there. On the off chance we get another turn. Decreased.
I see my opponent this round likes to set Bam, Nest, and Kara.
So he's trying to stop your empire or something, or what?
I don't know.
Trying to stop your imps, maybe? I don't know.
Well, that's what he used to set, but I know the guy, and as soon as he saw he was facing me, he set an FU defense, which I am not looking forward to.
Fun.
Very nice.
Yeah, no. Like, Jedi Knight Revan on defense, Gas on everything on defense. It's gonna suck.
A jerk.
But he did this to me last time we faced too, and he couldn't clear one section, so. He's just like, I'm doing you a favor. I'm going to make your stream really interesting. Well, thanks, buddy.
So we got this left now. All right.
That preloaded BAM, I think, aside from this Rex team, is probably the greatest threat.
Right.
It's a decently fast Rex, so.
But there's not a whole lot of damage there, so if you can get through it, you can get through it. I think this BAM thing is your biggest, focus right now.
So I think we're just going to JML that.
You might be right. Maybe
If
it's
it wasn't
time to give it up,
preloaded, I feel like we would have a lot more options to discuss if it weren't preloaded.
So let's do this. Let's do JML and some random Jedi. Is that a problem?
Yeah, do you have like Ezra and something?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of random Jedi. I've still got Zariss, I've got Ezra, I've got Kanan, I've got Snips.
I wouldn't give up Zariss. Ezra, yes. Just any attack, I think, is fine at this point.
You can see the guys I got here.
I'd use Ezra, and what else would you use Ahsoka for? Really nothing, right? Or Kanan, you got Kanan. Or Kanan's going to hit.
No, I usually use Snips with JML if I'm using her, so it's fine, whichever.
And we don't have to worry about 501st, so Ahsoka's fine.
Yeah.
It's true.
I would save GMY for later, because he's useful for other things.
I like this. This is fine.
And then just basically auto, right?
Yeah, basically, but I'm not going to do that because I already.
I know.
This game is BS.
I'll give you 100 bits if you auto it.
Ooh, get ready.
That's. I think it takes like 1,000 of them to be $1. Is that right?
100 is $1.
Oh, okay. Well, here I'll do it. I'll do it for.
For $1. Don't do it.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's already done. It's already done. Now you owe me an $E.
Now you gotta hold up.
Okay.
You gotta give me an $E.
I'll do it.
There goes your $1, man.
Now I gotta go buy them.
Nice one, man.
God, that was terrible to have to use that, but yeah.
That's okay. No, it's not. It's okay, really.
All right. Do you have any
If it means
cool?
the win, that's all right.
Do you have any cool emotes set up? Or?
I have 3 emotes set up. Yeah, I have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 emotes set up, man. I've already got one person who's subbed, so could you imagine if I doubled myself one day to 2?
There's your buck.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
There was no, I guess I don't have your volume turned on the stream. Is there a sound emote to go with that?
I don't think so. I haven't figured that out yet or looked at that, so. Poggle, Jango, Droidica. We were thinking about that could be Qira, Han, Chewie.
Yeah, that's what you talked about. I mean, it's not a bad idea.
The thing is does Qira, Han, Chewie help us with a full defense crew? Because I don't want to get stuck on him in the end.
You still got, what's his face? Eternal Emperor.
We do have Sidious. Sidious has healing immunity. Healing immunity is a friend. Could I do some kind of BS Sith thing here? Let's think about this.
You're thinking like a Vader, Thrawn, Sidious?
I mean, nothing even so formal as that. Let me see here. Vader... Let's think about
Are you trying to build off his leadership, or what's going on in your head right now?
I like Thrawn, Vader, and something. That sounds good, because then I have the turn meter cycling. Let's think about that. I like that. That's a good idea. Let's think about this one. That's going to be Thrawn, Vader, and when you go through each stack of Dark Trooper, the damage that overkills it is carried through. So we've already used Veers, so we could use Piet here. That would be monstrous damage.
That may work.
The upside to EP is the stuns.
Yeah, well, and you could always shut someone down, so...
The stuns would be really nice, actually.
Yeah, it'd be really nice if they land. What's the potency here on him these days?
You prefer Thrawn lead over EP lead?
Well, not if we're going to be bringing EP. That's what I want to think about. He has 112% potency, which is pretty good, but not as good as EP.
Well, the question is the whole 3v3 thing, you know? Like, that extra turn might be more useful in 3v3 than it is in 5v5, so...
Well, yeah, the only reason to have the Thrawn is just to do more turn meter cycling and be able to get us back to more Thrawn third ability is to restore protection.
So that may be more beneficial then. Because if you don't land this...
No, I'm just saying that is the idea.
Thrawn's more of an overall long-term turn meter thing, whereas, you know, EP is like an immediate... You get this 100% thing with you know, Vader, but it's specific and it's quick, so there's a trade-off.
So if it's so important to us that we land the stuns, then we can do it. The stuns would be good, but the stuns aren't gonna... The turn meter gain between crew and Kylo has no benefit to Dark Trooper. He's just kind of a lame duck out there. But he can be stunned, and that makes a lot of sense. And if we are going to try and land stuns at all, if we're having Thrawn as a lead, then we don't bring EP. So who's better than who's better than EP to bring?
Well, a pre-taunt, I think. If you're going to do a Thrawn lead, it would be a pre-taunt.
And we do have Shore at our disposal.
I mean, am I wrong? I mean, this. I just say that off the cuff, but if you're going to do that, wouldn't that be the answer or no?
Yeah. It's just I'm wondering how. Well, see, here's the thing. At least we'll get the crush and then a very quick follow-up turn from Vader.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that about the EP lead. There's a couple reasons to like EP, so we're going to run with that.
All right, quick and hard. Here we go.
All right, we're going to do the kick onto this guy.
One crew, 2 turns done.
Do crush here.
I'll give you another 100 bits if you hit auto.
No, not this time. Not this time, you madman. Oh, no, you don't get the overkill for clearing a stack. Very bad.
You can come back to him and ability block him again, though. Or get free turn with Force Crush, right? Yeah, see? Oh,
that's nothing. That doesn't mean shit. That's bullshit. Yeah, fuck him. You gonna tell him who's boss now?
Yeah, kill him again.
Do this.
Yeah. Bye. See ya.
Man gains himself a whole stack. Alright, down to the last stack.
Ooh, so close.
Gonna have to do the Palpatine heal himself there. Do the kick again over here. Ooh, lad. Okay, let's calm down with all that. 1 and a 2. And
Okay.
Probably just a 3. I want to basic him first and see what happens.
No,
yeah, that's what I
get rid
thought.
of Dark Trooper, wouldn't you?
Yeah, dark. Yeah, because the crew's overall health, or you know, what's it called?
He's immune to percent health effect.
Percent health. That's couldn't put it in words, but yes, the percent health thing. Yes.
Oh, I think you got this.
Yeah,
Clutch
you're good.
stun, and you're good.
Good job.
Oh
dude.
yeah, there you
Nice. Never a doubt, right?
Had him the whole time.
So maybe we wouldn't possibly do that in the future. However, it worked out.
And
there was
all
enough.
That matters is that it worked.
Yeah, there was enough planning that worked out.
We're not making priceless works of art over here.
Yeah. Good one, man.
50. That sucks. All right, but we're gonna make it up with C here a little bit, and then hopefully we'll be able to make some clear margin on fleets.
Damn right. Yeah. All right, this is a good one. This is fun. I like when people try.
Yeah, I agree. And 3v3's grown on me over time. Okay, so we have GG Zariss B2. I feel like... So we have Qira, Han, Chewie, and JKR, Jolie, GMY outside of C to use. We also have Night Sisters, random crew.
So that GG is going to be tough. That we know. Is that the toughest? Is my question. Possibly.
No, there's no B1 in there, so could you possibly Mother Talzin Daka Asajj that? Or Mother Talzin Daka Zombie?
So as with all things, the question is what gets us the highest banner win here. And my problem with using Night Sisters anywhere these days is defensively she gets rolled, and then offensively she only gets max health banners in the best case.
So I get that, but like at this point, I know we've dropped a few, and he's dropped one on fleets. Well, like
he dropped twice.
We dropped a few banners, but he dropped a battle on fleets.
He dropped two banners on fleet, or two battles on fleets.
Right. So there's 10, whatever. So does it matter that we actually drop a few banners now at this point? That's my question.
Well, we do
There's
have
only a
one
couple
drop.
teams left. Let's do C on something and get some banners back.
That's why I'm saying C against Rex 5's 3PO is the most obvious choice.
That's easy. Easy. But what do you have for this GG thing?
But you know what would also be easy? I think JKR, Jolie, GMY against this, just going after 5s.
Yeah, your Jedi Raven's going to kill anything. I'm thinking Qira, Han, and Chewie could even kill that.
Yeah, we could just go and try and pound through 5s.
Well, so do you have to? Can't you just kill Rex and let 5 sacrifice and then kill Rex again?
Well, with that lead, I think you could, yeah.
But,
exactly, because there's no...
Because you only have 2 people you have to kill.
Exactly. So you really only have to kill Rex twice to end the battle.
That's right. And Rex is going to be beefy the second time, but who cares, right?
Yeah, but he's gonna get 100% health back. But I guess we still would be able to stun him. So I guess the Qira, Han, Chewie makes a lot of sense here, and then we could easily see this, and that would be trivial.
Kind of like that, yeah.
I've done that before, where I just ate the sacrifice and just killed Rex twice.
All right, let's give that a go. I haven't done that, so this would be a nice experiment.
You do have to burn him down real quick, though. And since there's usually people put Zariss on here, and you're gonna benefit from her not being here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Tell me if I'm
wrong. That
makes
sense.
No, I think you're right, man. I like this a lot, actually. I think this could be very easier said than done, actually. Or easier done than said.
Fives will
stun on 5s. Well, it doesn't matter. We want to probably just do the dodge here from Han, and then do the AOE from Chewie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What a horse's ass. So close to the kill.
All fine. That's all good.
We can do... We're not worried about stun. Yeah, alright, so that's... Now we can try and land the stun, and then, we just pound on through.
Cake. You got it, man.
So now you just gotta kill Rex again, stun him, and you're good. See? Over.
Yeah.
Oh,
cake.
But we lose our Han.
Keep calling in Han, reduce Terminator.
No, we lose our Han.
That's interesting. Okay.
We lose...
right.
No, this didn't pan out. It was too much speed.
Oh.
Alright, we might have lost the whole thing now.
How the hell is he getting aerial advantage over and over and over and over again like that?
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we lost.
Right, well, we're doing C against the GG team. That's it. And then now that 5s is off the field, we can do JKR and some other crap and easily kill it. It's not a threat anymore.
And banners matter now. Now banners, we have to worry about that for sure. So let's get him here. GG is such a wuss.
He doesn't want to take a turn.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to give him Terminator either. That, probably the end of it right there.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so we got it. Yep, cool.
Yep, we got that one. All right. Let me mark the drop there for Qira, Han, Chewie. All right, appreciate these bits. Woo! Getting them big bits.
9,900 more until you get paid out.
Oh yeah. Okay, against Rex C3PO, be some manner of Jedi here. Because we have, we still need to deal with the crew Kylo Dark, so let's not be foolhardy here.
You killed crew Kylo Dark.
Yeah, and remember with the Rex thing, you don't have the sacrifice to worry about anymore. So
What did I
a
use
quick,
to-
easy kill on Rex.
What did I do? What did I do against crew Kylo Dark?
EP Vader.
And what was that? 54? 53?
No, it was a 50.
Oh shit, it was a 50. It was terrible. I think my memory just blocked it out. The trauma of such a low banner. Okay, so I'll need to worry about one more attack. So there's no reason it can't be Jedi then.
Do you need something that big for just Rex?
There's nothing else to fight, I think, that I'm worried about. It's a Poggle Jango Droideka.
Mm-hmm.
And I just need him to not bother me.
Yeah, he's already dead, so yeah, good.
Okay, 34.
Cool, okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got one left.
Yep.
And then the fun begins.
Poggle Jango Droideka. So probably GBA Soldier Spy. Play the numbers game.
Yeah, you could give that a shot,
Well,
and then if something happens, you could always do sisters. But I think this should do it.
Banners, yeah.
Hear me out. Instead of Soldier, I should probably take Sunfac, because Sunfac is R7.
A Soldier gives you the Terminator, plus you already have a taunt which you can revive. I don't see the value of a double taunt. It
isn't about the taunt that I'm bringing him. It's about him being R7 versus Soldier being R5 and taking a Jango rocket to the face.
I see.
That's the only reason to consider him here.
So here's the difficult thing. His rocket will target the main person most of the time, and then secondary target, which is kind of random. So there's a bit of RNG involved. I don't know, man. That's a tough choice. I don't know.
Which
Well,
comes
you know,
to-
and then there's the thing with Sunfac being able to blind, which is nice. So,
Yeah,
Yep.
blind is good people. Dispel on basic is good people. I feel like that's probably our better bet here with Droidica, honestly.
all right, let's see it.
And when we're talking about a damage workhorse, that's what we have Spy for.
Sure, good.
Okay, let's go on to Droidica first.
Right.
We can just do this to kill that. We can dispel the offense up off
Good.
Jango.
Okay, he's gone. That's a good start. Absolutely.
We can
And
absolutely.
we can still do debuffs on Jango, so I would blind him, or attempt to at least, you know.
I would
He has to be
delete
debuffed to be
Poggle
blinded, right?
here. Okay, and he
I think so,
rocketed
does he?
Brute,
I could be
amazingly
wrong.
enough.
I do
so
believe that's a condition.
Okay, I might be wrong. on that.
now we just restore all of our
I think we're
stuff
good, though.
up.
Now you're gonna cleanse
Because
all
I don't
that.
think we're going to get
Yep,
any
looks like we're
higher
good now, yep.
than where we are now.
Yeah, okay, see now I think he can be blinded. Read Sunfac's ability when you get it. I think he has to be debuffed to be blinded.
He does.
No.
And he got it, I think, but it, you know.
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
Look at you, big brains on Brad. All right, good job,
There
man.
we go.
Nice.
Through the gate.
Ta-da.
Okay, very nice.
Alright, you're gonna run some quick maths here, see what you need.
No, I think it would just depress me.
I did the math already.
What's
Yeah.
the math?
You don't want to know.
Oh no, don't say it.
Yeah, if he lost 30 banners and I had 2 drops on squads, I lost 40 banners. So
It's okay, you can blame me. Indigo did in his last video.
No, that Rex thing when I was watching, I forgot I've been muted for this whole entire time. Why did he get aerial advantage so many times in a row?
because he got fed all the speed that was on
The
fives.
translation stacks, man.
Yeah.
He was
we
full.
could've-
He had full
Right.
translation stacks.
The only thing
Like
we could have done
3
differently there is instead of the middle ability with Qira, you could have called Han to assist, which would have pushed the turn meter back.
Oh, this is easy too.
So this is really super easy fleets to get through. And so this is going to be just delightful.
Yeah.
So what are the numbers, D-Rack? Can I know?
It's 232 beating the fleet area, right?
It's 186,
Oh, 186.
I think, right?
I can check here real quick. So you get 186 from the fleet territory.
Right. And divide the rest by 2 and tell me the damage, man. I want to say we got this. Come on.
You got to believe.
You're gonna need like what, 70s?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 0 reinforcements. It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, if we were going to do that 0 reinforcement thing, we'd have to do it here on First Order. Because I don't see us
Yeah,
being able
right.
to do that.
Go back, let's see. Can I see your
Yeah, I'm going to see the numbers first.
Yeah, let me
Oh,
get it.
sure, yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely.
It's 2310 to 2638.
I'll pull it up. Hold up. Calc.
Oh, you need 73 each.
Yeah,
73. Oh, yeah, it's done. God
No, I
damn.
think he's got us sewn up here. So that's our first loss for the season.
Sorry, man.
In which case, maybe I want to try this without
You might as well have some fun at this point,
Yeah,
you know?
try this without Hounds. No, doing it without Houndstooth means that we lose a banner, though.
Well, you lose one, you win one. That's the thing, so...
Yeah, I don't know that I like that better. Having it that means that you're lose one, win one, and don't have a ship. That's not good.
Right.
This martini is just what I needed for this night.
Bumskies.
Yeah, the R5 6E mods on the Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot.
I'm surprised people at this level still put Akbar down.
Seriously, yeah.
I don't get it. I really don't. I mean,
it's
even
a really
if you have a Relic
decision.
7 across the board Rebel, I still don't get it.
It's a
make sense to
super
me.
bum decision.
Because a mediocre first order squad will rip it apart, so I just don't get it. I just think there's a lot of people that don't put any effort or thought into ships, and they just place what, Joe Bob tells them to place.
Yet he was so out of the box with his ground squads.
Well, his ground told me that he put thought into it. His ships told me he doesn't give a crap. It was definitely out of the box, though. I think that was all his own doing, honestly. It wasn't too bad.
64 is not bad.
Nope.
Alright, we're going to do Rebels for Raddus.
Sure.
I think we'll do a Y-Wing start here, too. Yeah?
Yeah, but just don't burn the thing right away. Just, do
Right,
basic
you want
first.
to wait for the first shield. If that's the case, then we might want to just go aggressive then, because I'd like to take out Rey then, if I can.
You probably won't, but you can try, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, because the thing is, though, you could argue that you could bring in Cassian and just punch through doing what Y-Wing is in there, and then still have the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, if you get through it, awesome. You already won. But if not, they're going to use their ship ability and cleanse, so...
So I feel like just Cassian and Y-Wing.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's more than enough for this one.
Think dropping Y-Wing would be smart here?
If anything, I would drop Cassian, even though I hate to say it.
Really? No, I don't think I'll go so far as all that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to save like one banner, that's what I would do. But
yeah, we'll see what I end up not calling. But let's have it not needed as opposed to need it and not have it.
Sure.
And of course you dodge. Horse's ass. But we're gonna AoE and kill you anyway. Haha, wiggle wiggle, and it was a huge ruse. I should have done the sweep first. Alright, let's do the AoE then.
Nope. Yeah, so and then cleanse, and then it's back to basics, so.
We don't have a third debuff there to oh jeez. Okay, man, love the R7 Biston for this scenario. Something lesser.
I mean, well done with the assist, though. That was actually pretty darn good with the assists.
I agree. Hold on a sec.
As they stop assisting.
Oh, thank God.
She's gone. She gone. Now Biggs is fine.
Well, you were right. We didn't end up needing Cassian.
I told you. I mean, it was like it's not normal, but I'm telling you, man.
No, you were right.
How often do you not need Cassian though? Like one in like.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I hear you.
It's a weird mechanic, but yeah.
All right, so 26-26 to 26-38. Well done, opponent.
I will give this gentle gal, a high five because they done well. They definitely put some effort into this. So.
Cast David into the pit. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. It was a real pleasure to have so many people, especially here on Discord on the stream. Video will be up on YouTube tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you here in another couple of days for round 2. God, I hope it goes better, and we'll see you then.